Hello there. So, this is my video update after a few weeks of this and that. Unfortunately, I got really bad winter cold 2.5 weeks ago, and it just knocked me out for quite some time. But fortunately, I was able to complete the Triumvirate Murders uh, and managed to get the full script done. So now I have the third novel in my Pekka Wall series is now done and dusted. Handful and Triumvirate Murders, they both just wait for editing, which should be straightforward process in case I find an editor, which seems to be bloody difficult. Here in New Zealand, it's like shouting against the wind, trying to find good editors for murder mysteries or any kind of literature, and it's very expensive. And then you have this avalanche of all kinds of people who try to sell you something from internet, mainly Facebook, that really is throwing money away. I was checking Fiverr and a couple of other platforms, and there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people who claim to be professional editors and this and that. But common for those is that they usually have generic Gmail address. They don't have any home pages. There's no validation of their work, and quite often they even don't have any websites or anything that you could go and see and whether they are legitimate uh, service offerers. So it's like ugh. And then you have these vanity publishers who just take your money and just help you to publish and just help you to become famous and just help you to become very rich, but just giving them a few dollars. uh, it puzzles me that there are so many people who lack total respect and integrity, who just think that we authors, we are as dumb as people who they can just squeeze money out from. But that's not the case. I rather stay bloody poor and have all my 3 or 5 readers reading my books than have all the Facebook advertisements in the world, because I already now know that those Facebook advertisements really don't work. So my biggest challenge here is to find real readers, to find real beta readers, to find real people who can write a review after they have read the book. All those reviewers I have now encountered with, they have offered to review my book if I pay for them, and I can smell the rat because most of the work they claim to do is done by AI. I can do myself. I can upload my novel to ChatGPT and it will write a perfectly, well-formed review of my book. But that's not the point. The point is that I need to have real people who are interested in reading real books and then write their review, whether it is overly positive or whether they just tell to me that it sucks, your bloody novel is bullshit. So this is now where I am at. I have written 272,000 words in about 1 year. I'm quite proud about it. I like the idea that I have proven to myself that I can tell stories. It's not up to me to decide whether those stories are good or bad, but I can tell you that every word I have written, every novel I have now written, they are the novels I like to read. And just today, before this bloody rain started, I did a little walk around a neighborhood, and I was listening 11 Reader, and my Birthmark Murders is available also on 11 Reader as an audiobook. It's AI thing, but it's surprisingly good. And when I was walking and listening my words, I forgot that they were my words. I was just listening a story and imagining in my head those characters and things that happened to them, and it felt so bloody good. So at least if I have not reached millions of readers, I have reached myself, and I can tell to myself that actually it was time well spent to write those words, because at least I'm happy with them. They are not perfect. No novel is perfect, but they are mine, and they reflect the complexity of my thinking, and they give me the feeling that I understood those people I'm writing about, and those people are interesting characters, and they are people that I would love to meet in real life. So there we go. After a few weeks of under the weather, and the winter here in New Zealand is just miserable shit, but I feel great because now I have 3 books under my belt. 2 of them are not yet published, but they will be this year, and the 3 remaining books in the Pekka Ball series, they are already here. So once I get these 2 recently written ones edited, I'm just itching to start writing those 3 remaining things. So this was the update. I don't know whether I managed to tell you anything new or whatever, but at least the thing is now that if you go to 11 Reader with your Android or iPhone and you download 11 Reader, you can find the Birthmark Murders. You can download it, or not actually download because it's on streaming service. You can listen to my Birthmark Murders, and you can even choose which voice you would like to do the narration. So it's quite interesting. It's AI, it's not perfect, but it's bloody good in many ways. And I say this as an old radio theater director after working 4 decades with actors and voiceovers. So I like AI in the way that it gives us these little new channels of delivering our work. So go to 11 Reader and download the app and start listening the Birthmark Murders. And stay warm, stay dry if you are around New Zealand. If you are in Europe or somewhere where there is summer, enjoy the summer, because after summer comes always the winter, but then the new summer is just at hand. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.